You guys break out and do these. And you guys can kind of palpate on yourself for a second. So we know where our malleoli are, right? I'm just going to kind of mark some things. The distal tip of the medial malleoli is important here. Distal tip of the lateral malleoli is important here. Navicular. Find your calcaneus. Travel up. Superior and kind of superior dorsal anterior. You'll feel like a hump there. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the navicular. Okay? It attaches to the talus. Talonavicular. Should be a prominent bone on the just distal. You can kind of follow the tip of your medial malleolus down. You should feel a nice prominent bone there. Okay? Navicular. Plantar surface. And then on the lateral side, we're going to travel along the base, or travel along the fifth metatarsal till you feel that hook. That's the base of the fifth met head. You want to be just behind it, so in between the fifth metatarsal and the cuboid. Okay? So I'll go over that. Oh, wait, that's the most important one. So where to start? So you want to find anterior tib. We know anterior tib is right here, right? This big muscle that sits right on the lateral side of the leg, lower leg. It does what? Dorsiflex and invert. So there's my tendon. Okay, so I found the tendon. I also want you to relax your foot. I also want to find the lateral malleolus. The center, right about at the talocrural joint line, so wherever the foot moves, that joint line is on the joint line and midway between your anterior tib tendon and your lateral malleolus is where I'm going to put my start point. Okay. And then I'm ready to measure. You guys don't have to plot everything, okay? It'll get really quickly when you get your skills down, palpation skills. So I put my 0 at my start point between anterior tib tendon, lateral malleolus, midway on the talocrural joint. I'm coming down just distal to the navicular point that I had there. Just distal to it. Distal. Okay? So more between navicular and medial cuneiform. I'm wrapping around the plantar surface of the foot. Coming proximal. Proximal would be on this end of the base of the fifth. And in between the so in between the cuboid and base of the fifth. I'm coming up. Sorry, I shifted my seat. Did I do that wrong? No, I did it. So along the distal tip of the lateral malleolus. Did I put that in? I think I'll reverse those. Lateral malleolus come along. Hold on, let me do this way. You might need to come this way. I'm not used to standing on that back side. Yeah, okay, there it is. I did it wrong. You might want to roll your tape again.
We'll
Harder
edit.
coming from the other side.
I'll edit.
Along the distal tip of the medial malleolus, come posterior on the back of the calcaneus, distal to the lateral tip of the lateral malleolus, and then back to my start point, and hers is 48. So I'll start that again. Sorry. I'm completely right-handed. I can't do stuff from a different position. So start point, midway between anterior tib tendon, lateral malleolus on the talocrural joint line, distal to the navicular, plantar surface, come proximal to the fifth metatarsal head, along the distal tip of the medial malleolus, around the Achilles tendon, around the lateral, distal tip of the lateral malleolus, and back to 0.